and drift away.
What's going on, guys? It's Savage from Savage Army Gaming, guys, coming to you with another build, guys. I just want to go over this very requested build. For everyone was asking me, hey Savage, how do you guys do a really good sticky bomb build? A lot of people are doing it now. It's actually one of the better builds at the moment, honestly, to tell you the truth. Some people like it, some people don't. It's not really meant for DPS necessarily per se. Now, don't get me wrong, you can definitely do it for that, but if anything, I kind of want to go over what I do personally to be the most annoying and to also be able to still be able to one-shot. And now we're gonna go over a couple of things, guys, right here. Let's go first off. Let's go with gear. As you can tell, this isn't normally how I do things with this, and you can also find guns that actually work for this kind of build a lot better. You just kind of have to look around, but really, let's go over the gear that I'm having at the moment. So right now we have a final measure chest piece, because we definitely want to make sure to have at least a 2-piece just for the 50% exotic damage resistance right there. That really does help out with the sticky bombers, makes it so that you can. This build is mainly going to be tanking with sticky bomb or tanking with support, and I'm going to show you guys how it's going to be done in a little bit. So pretty much we're going to have armor with this one with 2 mod slots, so as always, and this one it's going to be stamina armor and stamina skill power. I do want a little bit more skill power than I did armor. Now of course I still want a lot of armor, make sure that I still hit my cap, but yeah, we're going to go for a lot of health, a lot of armor, make sure you're still at your 75 cap, and then we're going to have skill power for the rest. But that's how the chest piece is for right now. And then the next thing we have right here is the backpack. Of course, just like with the striker one right here, it's not the best roll, but it also has 6,629 skill power. We want a lot of skill power on here. So again, it has one right there with stamina and armor. Nothing super special on it, but it is pretty nice. Skill attributes are kind of meh. You definitely want one that helps out with the explosive damage, and that's another thing that, and I don't have it for all my pieces, which I wish I did. Like for instance, you want that right there, which the 8.5 sticky bomb damage helps out with sticky bomb damage, and you also want the radius one, which really helps out a lot. Next thing we're gonna go over is gloves, guys. The next with that right there, for me, these are one of my better ones. Makes it so I can get a little bit more skill power in there, and then if I wanted to switch it to health, then that'd be good too. But yeah, this one also has SMG damage. It's really nice. Critical hit chance, critical hit damage, just to make it so I could have that extra damage with my gun. It's not like my gun is completely useless, but this does help out with that. And then yeah, so it does have a little bit of electronics in it, but nothing super crazy where it's going to really affect the build. Next, of course, we have the holster, and I've been kind of juggling with this one. Like, I've been juggling if I want to actually have the armor in it, or if I actually want to have a mod slot in it. But for right now, I have armor in it with some actual pretty good rolls on it, so it's actually pretty good holster for sure. Again, knee pads right here. We're going in with this right here with 313 armor right there. It's one of my favorite stats on this, as well as having an extra mod slot on there, which of course has stamina and armor on there to make it so that you're just super tanky out there. You're super annoying. I will have some gameplay out there for you guys a little bit later, guys, just so you can kind of see it in action. And then the last thing is our mask, which of course, if you can, it's either, now with the mask it's a little bit different for these ones, because I normally say, hey, go for 2 mod slots. Honestly, 2 mod slots is fine with this one, but you can also have the major attribute to have skill power, and that's fine. You just make it so you have more skill power, but having the 2 mod slots, you can actually make yourself tankier, stamina, health, and stamina, skill power. See how I have the skill power and some health in there? So I mean, it really just depends. Of course, I still think the 2 mod slots are still better, but I mean, you have a lot of health and some good amount of skill power. So yes, that's kind of how the gear works. And of course, you know, the guns are kind of meh. I mean, it's nothing really the best in the world. What I will say though is that that's a little bit different, is that since this is what I have on right now is a sticky bomb build right here, it will pretty much, it's great for heals. I mean, you can heal yourself up to full just easily. Of course, I can't practice sticky bomb on here right now because it won't let me, but I mean, I usually try to get I will have some targets for you guys, and I will also have a video of PvP of this in action. I already have it ready to go. I'm just gonna have to do some editing on it, but what I will be able to show you though is this right here. So we're gonna go over some gun damage, right? Doesn't seem like it's that much. That's one thing. So one thing that you can do, because you can either do a sticky bomb build, which a lot of people do, or you can always do you can always do either one. You can do the smart cover build, or you can also do smart cover and pulse, because your skill power is fairly good. And you can always get your skill power better. You can even get rid of some of the toughness to be able to do it, because your heals are so strong. But if you do this build right here, you're a very good support build too for your team. Now, so again, we're gonna go over this really quick again. You kind of see how the damage is. I think we're peaking at like 29.8 right there. So let's just put this guy. Let's just put 1. Let's just start that out. Boom. With that right there, the damage just shoots up. I mean, now of course it's not the best in the world compared to what it is. I think it was like from 197 all the way up to 133. So the damage has shot up from 29 to 42. So very nice. But even better than that I like to say right there is, now we can actually, let's wait for it to come back up again. Is that you can also pulse with it right there. Now I'm not sure if it's going to register with it, but let me just put it down. And with having more skill power makes it so that you do have more damage with it. So it does register with it. So I believe it was 6,000 on there. Actually, it may not have registered actually, now that I think about it. But having an extra pulse right there makes it so that you can actually do a lot more damage with it as well. So it's very good to have right there. It's very good for supporting. Because if you put down smart cover, you'll be able to help your team, because if you have more skill power, you not only are they going to be a lot tankier in there, but you're going to do a lot more damage with it. Even if you just do a little quick one right there, and then just whoops, which I double tapped it, but pretty much you pop it down, and even if you tap it and leave, you will most definitely get it right there. And then of course when you pulse, you're going to have a lot more critical hit damage as well as critical hit chance right there. It's going to be really nice for your team. So it's definitely a good team build right there. And all in all, let's just say you're like, you know what, I don't want to do teams. I want to do just for me. So of course, again, we go back to the sticky bomb build right here, and then we're gonna also go with an overshield, because that will keep you alive and just you will be up forever, especially with that as much toughness as you have. This is a beautiful build, a straight beautiful build to make yourself actually be able to almost one-shot people as well as do a lot of damage right there. The last thing I'm really gonna tell you guys is just make sure to have, when you are doing this build, make sure to have the right talents. Now, what you need to want to have on here is at least, let me see actually if I can find it right now. You want the explosive damage one. So like right here with this, it's damage multiple hostiles with an explosive that applies more damage with the blast. Helps it so that if there's big groups, and then I believe it's kill a hostile with the explosive, increase explosive damage by 40%. So pretty much, well, so I still want to make sure I still have my critical save and combat medic, and this is really good. This is a good talent build for just regular play, just so you know. But like I said, we're gonna go and switch this guy right here and make sure that we switch to this guy right here, and it makes it so yeah that your sticky bombs can do a lot more damage and have better area all around. So but yeah, so guys, this kind of what I wanted to go over. I'd say I'm going to be showing another video about it again, about how it is inside of the PvP, as well as kind of just how it is as well as a support build too. So you can do multiple things with it. Skill power is fantastic, and you know, being a tank is just phenomenal, just because you get to do so much and you can stop a lot of people. You are pretty much everyone's focus. So I've tested it out already. It's very good. I enjoy it a lot. So the last thing I would really want to say, guys, is this is one of the better builds inside of the game, honestly, because I mean, like I said, you have, I mean, having the 4 right there with a good team that does some good damage can do some serious damage to some teams. And then you have the 2 final measures to make yourself just that much tankier, and also be able to dodge explosive rounds, explosive bullets, explosives just in general, sticky bombs, grenades, and then you have just your overall tankiness, which just makes it just a serious powerhouse to deal with. I mean, like, you know, and even still have some pretty good crit chance and a little bit more damage with the headshots and the critical hit damage. And so I mean, it's not like my gun is completely useless, but it is pretty good with that. And I mean, of course, this isn't worrying about guns. We're worrying about the explosives and or the pulse and the smart cover for your team. You're either going to want to do it for a team or for yourself. But anyway, guys, I kind of want to just go over a quick build for you guys, and that's pretty much it, guys. This is my build. This is nowhere near best in slot, but it is pretty decent, and it will do some serious damage, and will also be a very helpful build for your team. Because if you want to really strive inside the DZ, you got to be able to do whatever is best for your guys' team. So again, guys, My name is Savage from Savage Army Gaming, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching me. Thank you guys for all the views, the subs, and everything, guys. You guys are great. Subscribe to my channel if you're really enjoying the videos. It makes it so that I can continue doing what I'm doing, guys. And that's about it, guys. I will see you guys later. And yeah, guys, good luck out there.
Now turn up.